My father won the real war. He killed Prince Rhaegar. He took the crown while you hid under Castle Rock.
There's a war coming, Ned. I don't know when, I don't know who we'll be fighting, but it's coming.
We still outnumber them.
Which is the bigger number, 5 or 1?
5.
5. 1. One army, united behind one leader with one purpose. Our purpose died with the Mad King. Now we've got as many armies as there are men with gold in their purse. We haven't had a real fight in 9 years. That's all the realm is now. Backstabbing and scheming and money grubbing. Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage.
So here we sit. 17 years later, holding it all together. Don't you get tired?
Every day.
How long can hate hold a thing together?
Well, 17 years is quite a long time.
But there are things you must know. You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool, and doomed unless you save him.
What sort of doom does the king face?
The same sort as Jon Arryn. The Tears of Lys, they call it. A rare and costly thing. It leaves no trace.
Who gave it to him?
Some dear friend, no doubt. But which one? There were many. Lord Arryn was a kind and trusting man.
If Sir Hugh poisoned him, who paid Sir Hugh? Jon was a man of peace. He was hand for 17 years, 17 good years. Why kill him?
Most lords worry more about their gold and their glory than the charwomen scrubbing their floors.
He didn't care much about gold or glory.
And do you?
You think I'm fighting this war so they'll sing songs about me? I want to go home. I want the men following me to go home.
Then why don't you?
Because we'll never be safe until the Lannisters are defeated. And because I believe in justice.
The last time the scouts assured us, he lured us into a trap. Which is why my son is his prisoner.
Stark won't risk marching on Casterly Rock.
He's a boy and he's never lost a battle. He'll risk anything at any time, because he doesn't know enough to be afraid.
It's me being honest with you, Jon Snow, which is more than you've ever done for me. My people have bled enough. We're not here to conquer. We're here to hide behind your wall. Just like you, we need your tunnel. And we both know that winter is coming. And if my people aren't south of the wall, we'll all end up worse than dead. Killing a man in his own tent when he's just offered you peace. Is that what the Night's Watch is? Is that what you are?
You're attacking us! No, it's like you said, we don't have the men.
I said my people have bled enough, and I meant it.
My name is Jon Snow, Your Grace. I'm Ned Stark's son.
Your father was an honorable man. What do you think he'd have done with him?
I was this man's prisoner once. He could have tortured me, he could have killed me. But he spared my life. I think my father would have taken him prisoner. Listen to what he had to say.
Very well, then. Take him.
When I speak to people from the north, they all loved your father.
He was the best man I ever met. He once told me that being a lord is like being a father, except you have thousands of children, and you worry about all of them. Farmers ploughing fields are yours to protect. The charwomen scrubbing the floors, yours to protect. Soldiers you order into battle. He told me he woke with fear in the morning, went to bed with fear in the night. I didn't believe him. I asked him, how can a man be brave if he's afraid? And that is the only time a man can be brave, he told me.
Most lords worry more about their gold and their glory than the charwomen.
He didn't care much about gold or glory.
Renly wronged you. Renly declared himself king when the throne belonged to you. He raised an army, stole your bannermen. This boy's done you no harm. He's an innocent.
How many boys live in Westeros? How many girls? How many men? How many women? The darkness will devour them all, she says, the night that never ends. Unless I triumph. I never asked for this, no more than I asked to be king. We do not choose our destiny, but we must do our duty, no? Great or small, we must do our duty. What's one bastard boy against a kingdom?
You could have freed me yesterday or tomorrow, but you came to me now before this boy is put to the knife because you knew I'd counseled restraint. You came to hear me say it because you believe it yourself. You're not a man who slaughters innocents for gain or glory.
I think mothers and fathers made up the gods because they wanted their children to sleep.
I saw a vision in the flames. Great battle in the snow. I saw it, and you saw whatever she gave birth to. I never believed, but when you see the truth, when it's right there in front of you, as real as these iron bars, how can you deny her God is real?
The Seven Kingdoms need someone stronger than Tommen, but gentler than Stannis. A monarch who can intimidate the High Lords and inspire the people. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
Good luck finding him.
Who said anything about him?
Sometimes it is better to answer injustice with mercy.
I will answer injustice with justice.
I am the king!
Any man who must say, I am the king, is no true king. I'll make sure you understand that when I've won your war for you.
You just sent the most powerful man in Westeros to bed.
You're a fool if you believe he's the most powerful man in Westeros.
Joffrey is king.
You really think a crown gives you power?
No, I think armies give you power. Robb Stark had one, never lost a battle. And you defeated him all the same.
I know you're behind this absurd incarceration of my grandson.
If you apologize for that comment, perhaps...
You'll get your apology when I get Loras.
As I said, I didn't imprison anyone. As for your veiled threats...
What veil?
The Lannister-Tyrell alliance brought peace to a war-torn country. Do you really want to see the Seven Kingdoms slide back into warfare?
I didn't trust your father. I didn't particularly like him, but I respected him. He was no fool. He understood that sometimes we must work with our rivals.
House Lannister has no rival.
The reason I believe Jon Snow is because he's here. All of his advisors would have told him not to come. I would have told him not to come, and he's here anyway.
Drunken dwarf will never be the savior of the Seven Kingdoms.
I believe men of talent have a part to play in the war to come. Any fool with a bit of luck can find himself born into power. But earning it for yourself, that takes work.
Not well suited for work.
I think you are. You have your father's instincts for politics, and you have compassion. If you sat on the Iron Throne, would you spread misery throughout the land?
I will never sit on the Iron Throne.
No, you won't. My Lord Hand, I must compliment you on the Gold Cloak's performance. Did you know there has been a marked drop in thievery?
I did not know. And how did you accomplish this marked drop in thievery?
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves.
For questioning?
No.
We talked about this.
By the time it's all over, they're the richest men in town.
I believe extreme measures are warranted.
You're an intelligent man. I'd like to think I'm an intelligent man.
No one disputes that, my lord, not even the multitudes who despise you.
I wish we could converse as two honest, intelligent men.
I wish we could, too.
When I reached manhood,
My father put me in charge of all the drains and cisterns in Casterly Rock.
the water never flowed better. And all the shit found its way to the sea. Never expected to have any real power.
You're quite good at being Hand, you know. Jon Arryn and Ned Stark were good men. Honorable men. But they disdained the game and those who play it. You enjoy the game.
I do. Last thing I expected.
And you play it well.
I'd like to keep playing it. If Stannis breaches the gates, the game is over.